Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations, popping in. Let me bring up TikTok. Hello TikTok, we are live, so come on in and we're gonna finish up the chandelier, y'all. So I think I've got both of y'all up and everything looks like it's running. Hello everybody. Just making sure all cameras are working. Woohoo! We're live on both again. Yesterday was a mess, y'all, but I got it figured out. So we are gonna finish up the chandelier. If you have seen some of my reels lately, I kind of give you a hint as to what we're going to do. So we are using a Unique in the Creek ring board. Now what I did was I got some spray foam, gaps and cracks. I put a little bit of E6000 down first, just to make sure that it would adhere with no problems. Or actually I used Gorilla Glue. So I put some of that down and then I sprayed it with the gaps and cracks. Now you have to let it sit for at least 24 hours to completely dry, y'all. Okay, so then what I did this morning was I painted the whole thing completely black. And then I have some skewers that you can get from anywhere because I want my skulls to set evenly, because what am I? I'm OCD, right? So I wanted them to sit evenly. So from the back on the ring board, I went every other and put a skewer. Every other skewer all the way around. That way my skulls would be completely even as much as possible. Okay. So I ran them all the way through. So these are the Dollar Tree skulls. You can get them from Dollar Tree. I was just there. If you're in Smyrna, they have like 4 or 5 cases of skulls. So run and get them before I go back. I also found this. Now I took a screenshot, but it's on my phone. But it's a chandelier hanger. And I found this at Craft Outlet. So what it is there's a ring right here at the top. Now they only come with 3. So I bought 2 of these and I took one off the other one so I would have 4. That way it's evenly spaced once I get ready to hang it. Okay. So that's from Craft Outlet. So let's go ahead and finish this. Y'all be careful if you use these. I've already scratched myself and stabbed myself a couple times. So just be careful. So we are going to go ahead and we need to cut these off a little bit. But I mainly did it just so I could see the hole. That way I knew it was going to be evenly spaced. So let's go ahead and grab our cutters. I knew I had them somewhere. I also have some chains from the Dollar Tree. Now I've had these for a couple years, but I was just at one and they still have them. So you can grab them. So I'm just going to cut these down a little bit because we definitely don't need to make them that big. So we'll just cut them down at least in 3s. I just need enough to go in the styrofoam and enough to go into the skull. Now they have a hole here, so just kind of make it a little bit bigger. You can ice pick, use it all. I use my wood burner just to make that hole a little bit bigger. And then I've got some liquid Gorilla Glue. So we're going to stick a little bit down in that hole and right here. And I'm also going to use a little bit of the hot glue. Now I did just turn that on, so hopefully we don't have any issues. And then we're going to stick that right in. So it's going to look just like that. Okay, now the hot glue will allow it to sit up a little bit quicker to allow the Gorilla Glue time to set up fully. So I'm just going to have to hold that. So we'll hold, and I'll stab myself again. So add a little bit of this glue right down in that hole. Add some hot glue. And work on our other one. Actually, let's just put it right on there. How about that? That might make it a little bit easier. So we're just going to have to hold them. Hello, hello. You're excited to see this? I made another version of it a couple years ago. But as y'all know, I had to leave all of my Halloween stuff in Texas. So I'm kind of starting over. Now what I probably should have done was actually start these, at least have them attached to the heads first, but heads on the sticks and let them, that's what I was just thinking. I probably should have done, but you know, you don't always think of everything as you're doing these. So if you were going to make a version of this, then definitely do that first. All right, let's cut this into threes. That one flew. I have no idea where. No, my heads, well, they may. It depends. They look like they want to lay together, huh? Gonna have to keep kind of adjusting them. They're taking a nap. I keep going back and forth. I don't know which one is going to be easier. So do y'all go all out for Halloween? Who does? I know I haven't showed a lot of my Halloween on TikTok, but I do quite a bit. Oh, that one went all the way through, y'all. All right, hold on. Sometimes it's trial and error, as we all know when we do some of these crafts. There we go. Set up straight. But at least that glue, we'll have time to adjust these, because I'm moving pretty quickly. And then we can always go back and add more glue. Let's just try the hot glue. It'll set up quicker that way. Kids don't come around. Okay, well, it's definitely setting up quicker just using the hot glue, y'all. And then I can always go back and add. Oh yeah, I should have done that in the beginning. Always go back and add. Let's see if I can find that one that went over there. Got in there, I'll get in there. Okay, we're going to have to play with these a little bit. Give them kind of a little time to dry. So that's what we have so far. But it's driving me nuts. Hold on. Let's see if we can add some hot glue and make it hold a little bit quicker. Okay, we're gonna have to play with these, y'all. Nobody move. See, I'll figure it all out for you, and then when y'all make yours, you'll know exactly what not to do, right? Okay, so we're gonna let that sit. Now I've got some chains, so what we can do is, now we could do this one of two ways. I was actually gonna let mine kind of hang and scallop around the edge, but you could also run them up through the chandelier part, so it would kind of look like that. instead of just the black. But now you can see I'm just kind of letting that sit for a little bit. What I'm going to show y'all, what I'm going to do with these. Let me see if I can move that chandelier and let it just kind of dry a little bit in place. That pumpkin's back there. See? Lives don't always go the way we plan them, y'all. They don't always. But what I'm going to do, it's not going to set up quick enough, so I will do that in the end. So I have, if you have seen the curtains that I put up inside, if you saw the pictures of those, let me cover this. I used the black what you call damask lace over purple curtains. Okay, can you see that? So what I did was I took my black, I had one left, and I'm trying to find the right side. I went right in the middle of it, if I can find it, and I put a hole right in the middle. So when I get this attached, and I'm going to show you how to attach it, it's going to fit right down over. I've got a purple light that's going up into the light in front of the front door, and then purple will cast over all of that, and you'll be able to see the skulls and everything through the lace. So that is the plan. Now I may have to cut it shorter, but that is the plan. All right, so hopefully these are set up enough, and I can start putting, if not, I'll touch them up. Start putting the chains. So I am going to scallop them. So I'm going to take some U-pins. There's my baby. What's up, Johnny boy? So we're going to take some U-pins with some glue, and I'm just kind of U-pinning them right into that foam. Okay, so we're going to take some hot glue, and I'm just going to dab a little hot glue on that U-pin. And stick it right into that styrofoam. And then I'm going to hang it over so I can see how many. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go 8 to make it even. Tell him, Dawn. Oh, funny. And I'm just going to go right in between this one. Now, because this is spray foam, it's kind of all different layers and textures. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, work with me, skulls. I will get them all adjusted. I promise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the good thing about these chains is you can actually take them off. So every other is like a thingy that you can take on and off. But what I should have done was just attach this to this. Oh, let's do this one. I already took the price tag off of that one. And then we'll just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. Jeez, I was like, are we almost done? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just attach this last one. I'm one crafty lady. I try to be. And so I try to do it on a budget. Especially for Halloween and these kinds of things. Because I don't want to spend a fortune on some of these things that I'm only going to have up for, you know, a couple months. I'd rather spend my money on Christmas decorations. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I try to do things anybody can do. So anybody can glue these kinds of things together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, y'all don't have to be as OCD as I am. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take that one right off. Maybe, baby. And you pin it right back where we started. So there we go. So our chains are on there. Mom, I'm live.
You want me to sit down? I can do that. Oh, wait a minute.
All right. Then all we have to do is take the chandelier, the chandeliers that I got from Craft Outlet, and what I did was I took, because the foam came out a little bit past the board, I cut a slit in them so that these brackets would fit right into those slits. So let me find. All right, so there's one. So I'm gonna have this one. And it's gonna go right around. I'm actually going to have to go in between this one. Let me see if I can do that. Alright, well, probably, let me unhook this one. I probably should have put those on first. But let me see if we can. Is that where my. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to take this whole thing off here. There we go. So then this will go right through there. In theory it works, y'all. It did in my mock-up. But this could be one of those lives that nothing goes the way it's planned. So that one will go over there. That one will go there. This one goes over here. Let's see if we can do this. I should have put this on first, y'all. Ain't that the truth, Stephanie? Not everything goes as planned.
Amen.
But we just make the most of it and figure it out. All right, Mom. Now I will have to fix this because it's not hooking right in the way I had planned. So there we go. There we go. So I will probably have to fix the skulls for sure and get these fixed. And let's see if that will stay up. And then this will go right over this with the, okay, everybody's ringing, everybody's coming, sorry y'all. We'll go right over all of this. And once that light, the purple light, comes down over it, then all of that will light up. Isn't that cool? But I will have to adjust everything and fix all of that. I probably should have attached this first before I did anything, because I feel like I'm gonna have to redo everything I just did, y'all. But anyway, it's all right. Y'all get the idea, and it's something that anybody can do it yourself. Really inexpensive. You just need a ring board, some gaps and cracks, some skulls, a little bit of paint. These chandelier holders were like $3 on Craft Outlet. So have fun with it, y'all. All right, that's all I got. Y'all have an awesome day, and I will probably see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye, Facebook.